Go.
Welcome back.
Come on.
Another week, another segment to express yourself.
Express yourself.
Yes, sir.
Come on,
It's your
man.
boy G Butters.
Yo, Waze, man.
Yes, sir.
We got
You got Luke,
Luke. Hey, what you go by, man?
LB,
LB, man.
Coach LB.
Coach LB. I do like that.
LB,
Yeah,
okay.
Coach LB. So, this is episode 9, season 1, episode 9, man. Last week we had Rail, BTU Rail, talking about bigger than us. That was a really good segment. So this week we got LB on here, man. LB want to talk about inner peace, man. You know, we're gonna touch on it real quick. I'm gonna give a little backspin story about how I met LB. It was basketball, man. Look, the reason y'all come to this channel is basketball for the most part. Again, we drop a weekly jewel for y'all, man, with our locals that are doing something with themselves, or they just want to come on and have a session of therapy, whatever, man.
Yep.
Just express yourself, man. So you never know what the hell you're gonna get out of this. With that being said, me and LB, man, we met at what? It was at freaking Spieth
The men's
before
league.
they did this weird ass pickleball and shit. But it was a men's league at Spieth. Played on the same team, man. Did a season together.
I was more of the hype master.
You
was
were.
more of the score master.
You were, yeah. I literally just came on a team as a scorer somehow. I mean, I just fell into place, right? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, shit, that didn't last that long. I don't feel like.
Nah, we only did like 2 weeks because like after the second league,
Yeah.
Coach Beasley got fired,
Boom.
and in like that last
That was
game, we didn't we just messed around for the most part. Like we just.
That was it. And then I started doing my sessions at the PAL, and that's when you started coming to those. And
Yeah.
you start coming to the PAL, and then from there. And again, how we even got connected with that men's league was my brother. He's like a little bro of mine, Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden
JB.
Broadnax. Shout out to Jaden.
Yeah, JB. JB's my little bro. I actually used to babysit him.
Really?
That's how.
Yeah,
we
he
know each
told me
other.
that y'all used to live next to each
We
other.
lived across the street from each
Yeah.
other. I had a court when I lived on Liberty Street.
Yeah,
It was on the north side. Yeah, right by Anthony. So
Yep.
yeah, when I was bro, it's crazy. I had a basketball court right on my side, and he had one on his side.
Really?
And the street was small, but we would just go back and forth, dunking on each other's rims. Or like he was young. And
Yeah.
his brother Jackson, that's a dog right now
Jackson's
on the north
a
side.
bucket.
Yeah, he's nasty.
He's nasty.
But Jackson was 6 years old, and Jackson was just one of them little pests.
Really?
Yeah, he was a pest. So Jackson was just like almost like annoying, but he always loved it. He loved being around us, loved being around basketball.
Yeah,
and
bro.
He was just awesome. So
You could have been the reason basketball blossomed in his life.
I mean, he told me, he told me it was awesome. He told me how much that was awesome for him.
Jaden's more like a bigger brother to me. Like me and him have known each other for years, and he's been
love JB.
he's been a really good guy and a really good person in my life.
He's always been like that too. Like no lie, JB who he is who he's always been. Like JB has always been just a really solid dude, bro. Like I said, babysitting him and his sisters and little brothers. Like he's always been like that. He's always been like that, bro. He's just been real good. He used to have a little temper a little bit, but I've seen how he matured quick. Honestly, a few years went past and then he matured quick.
Right.
Speaking about tempers, man, we on the contrast to that is kind of what the topic is about today is inner peace. So, LB, talk to the people, man. Talk to us, man. What made you want to talk about inner peace, man?
Well, the reason why I wanted to talk about inner peace was actually because I'm on the journey right now to find peace within myself, and I kind of just want to like break down how I've been doing that in the past 2 months. Actually, been about a month, but so about 2 months ago, I was homeless. I was like kind of just crashing at my boy's crib and just doing my own thing. Me and my parents had a falling out. We're good now. I'm back with them right now and everything. But back then I was struggling. I was getting into bad habits. I was doing terrible things, not to anybody, but to myself. And that really messed my mental health up. So about a month ago, I decided that I was going to rejoin my parents' house, and they're going to help me. And they've been helping me a lot. I've gotten way better. One of the first things you want to do, well, at least what I did, to find inner peace with yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. Finding inner peace is not a one-day job. You're not going to do it overnight. It can take forever. It can take a few weeks. It can take forever. So one of the first things I did was actually cut off my hair.
Okay.
It was Everyone's
White
been
hair. White hair. Yeah, because I remember you did that too.
everyone's been asking why I left the afro. I took the afro. Remember the afro was huge.
It was huge.
It was huge, but
It was fucking huge, bro. You ever
it
seen
was bigger than his.
Bro, it was huge. The shit was crazy.
It was crazy,
LP let that motherfucker grow.
and that's one of the things that made me stand out. You feel me? So,
For sure too.
So my hair was getting really unhealthy. It was getting really stringy. It was getting really, just kind of knotted. There were getting knots in it, like I couldn't even take out. Hopefully the afro will go back way better. It will grow back way healthier. So one of the first things, like I said, cutting off my hair, like taking away all of the unhealthy habits in your life one step at a time. So it's cutting off my hair, waiting for it to grow back into a healthier way. That's one of the first steps. I'm on a
So
nigga,
like a new look.
basically,
Basically a new look. Like a new physical appearance.
right?
Was one of your anything like decapitating the old me.
Basically,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
basically,
Just make sure I'm looking at it.
yeah. My mom's even told me that I look way older and way more mature with my hair off
I'll agree.
because like.
I'll actually agree.
Because
You
most
do.
kids, like 15, 16, they'll keep their hair long and stuff, and they won't really take care of it. But when you have like short hair like this, it makes you look a lot older. Like I'm 19, but my mom thinks I look like 20.
Yeah.
And I looked like 15, 16 back when I had the afro.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I miss the afro. Number one, it made me stand out.
Yeah.
Number two, it made me happy. Like that was like one of my things. 'Cause I like long hair. I don't like having this short hair, but honestly, it hasn't been doing me any problems. But that's one of the things, man. So another thing, repent with people that you've done wrong in your life.
Mm.
I mean, I've reached out to a lot of people. You know, I'm not the perfect person. I've done things to hurt a lot of people, and I've done a lot of things to hurt myself. And in the process, when you're hurting somebody, you're also hurting yourself. So reaching out to those people really made me feel better about myself, and it really made me happier.
When I can say, like, honestly, I remember when I did that. Like, I vividly remember the moment of me reaching out to like so many fucking people that I just felt like I rubbed the wrong way.
Right.
That it might have been a comment. I just felt like I just almost felt like it was a comment I said that was immature, and I just felt bad about, and like because it might have like changed the way they looked at me. And some people responded and they appreciated it, but I ain't gonna lie, some people just left me on red, and I didn't care though because it was more so
Right for
like
you.
it was the inner peace. It was more for me.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever do that?
Mm.
Yeah, so I get you. Like
Yeah.
I did that a couple times too, where it's just like sometimes like how you're saying is that inner peace, because it's like at the end of the day you're not looking for satisfaction or anything from any other people. It's just at the end of the day is like you're saying, it's inner peace. So as long as it brings peace to you and you're mature enough where you looked at it where you fucked up,
Right.
and now you're looking at it like, all right, I fucked up,
Right.
but here I am trying to make amends and all that,
Right.
and do the right thing by apologizing, or not apologizing, but like just standing up for what you said. Because a lot of people can't do that shit. A lot of people could walk the walk or talk the talk, but can't walk it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when I did do that too once, I looked at it like that, where it's just like I could say that to someone, but it's more so like, yeah, it's a healing process for you, but it's also a healing process for me, because now I'm looking at it bigger, where it's like I learned, and I'm growing from it now.
Okay.
I'm gonna grow from it, and not just that, but now it gives me a peace of mind where it's just like I've been there. I ain't gonna do that again. Like I done been in that position. I'm not gonna do that position no more. You know what I'm saying? Because
closure.
exactly. Because not just that, but we all have feelings, whether we want to show it. Some show it more than others, but it's just like it's just certain things where you could say it and you don't mean it you don't mean it that way, but someone can misinterpret that.
Yep.
And that's that whole self peace, because it's just like you yourself at that moment, you could have been having a shitty day or whatever, and I could ask you something and you could answer me like off in the wrong way. And if I'm having a shitty day too and you're having a shitty day, now that's misinterpreted.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So you learn from that though, because now it's just like as like how you say you're 19. I remember when I was in that age too. Well, nah, I was a little bit younger, like doing that shit, like 16, 15, 14, doing that shit. Whereas just like now I look at it and it's just like when people answer me that way, I don't take offense to because I was once there. And maybe they haven't been through what we've been through yet. So now I look at it like, hey, bro, like if you're going through it, it's cool. I'll give you your space. We'll come back to this later. Because a lot of people talk off of emotion.
Yeah.
Instead
true.
of
Not even just talking, like even physical. Like
right.
a lot of people get into fights because that's how they feel, like in the heat of the moment.
Exactly, and it's just like 9 out of 10 times, whenever you respond with a physical or a verbal action, it's never going to be right. You know what I'm saying? And to heal that inner, and that's all connects to what we're saying, like the inner peace. Why? Because maybe that person hasn't reached that inner peace yet with themselves, where they have all this burden inside them, where it's just like they're carrying so much shit, and that's just their way of reacting to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy we talking about this too, because like I had this talk with my son yesterday.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
No shot.
How does nephew?
So my son's 6, and the reason why is because I showed him a lesson, and I told him because he started crying, and I was like, I'm not yelling at you, I'm not hitting you. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing you a lesson because his thing is that where he answers without having to think about the consequences.
Impulsive.
Yeah, he answers impulsively. So if I tell him to do something, he'll be like, "Oh, later," or "Oh." He just answers like, or if someone's telling him something, he'll just start answering just to answer.
Right.
And he always has to have the last word. So what I did was I treated him how he's been treating others. And I
That's
told
how
him,
you do
and
it.
I was like, "How's it feel?" And he started crying. He's like, "Oh, I don't like it." Why? And I was like, "All right, you see, I didn't do anything to you. I'm not hitting you. I'm not screaming at you. I'm not like, but you see how what the way I'm answering you, how it affects you." And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Now think of all the people that are around you that love you and care about you. Think about how they feel when you treat them or answer them that way." You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And that's what I told him, and then now he understood, and I told him, I'm like, let this be a lesson. I'm like, because I don't want to get to the point where I had to yell at you or had to tell you, because I'm like, you know, me and your mom raised you to know what's right from wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Man, bro.
So all I'm doing is giving you a lesson. I'm doing what you do to others so you can see it from the other perspective, because you see your perspective only. You're not seeing the other end of how you're making people feel. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy how I was just talking about this to my son yesterday, and now we're talking about this now. And it's just like a lot of people never had that conversation or had that sit down with someone to relate to, because, like how you're saying, like you're 19 years old, nothing wrong with it. You're realizing this now. I was 15, 16. I don't know how old he was when he
I was about to
realized
say, man, I
it.
was actually shit. I was a little bit older than 19. To be real.
Yeah,
I
A lot of
remember
people
it was
are.
after. Remember it was after college. So yeah, I was. Yeah, it was.
and
I
that's
was
what I'm
older.
saying. There ain't no
Like 20,
age.
21.
There ain't no age to. There could be someone in their 30s, 40s, whole grown ass person that, like I said, has all that stuff built inside them, all that burden, and it's just like they don't want to let it out.
And see, this is why I look up to Manny, because I even told you this before. Like,
Yeah.
you look at life so positively.
Yeah.
And you've given me. Remember that time when we were at the Palace Center and
I would never forget about that.
we stayed
I would never
until
forget.
like
I don't know,
5 a.m.
bruh, he's
just
not lying.
talking about
I'm
life.
sure it's like at least 3 hours.
Like, it was longer than that.
it might have. No, I
The
really
hoop
should.
session ended at least about like 1, and I just stayed, even though I had work at 8 o'clock in the
And
morning.
you had work that morning.
I had work that morning, but I stayed because we had a really sophisticated and really adult, mature conversation about literally just like we told each other backstories. And from what you said about your backstory, that seems like not a lot of people with your backstory would look at life so positively, but you look at it like more positively than a lot of people who had positive lives do.
Yeah.
Like, so like that's why I look up to you a lot, because
Love, man.
it's
Love, for sure.
it's crazy.
Love. And I literally say that, man, like my positivity that almost seems like bulletproof, and it's because of, or negative proof, is because I've been through so many dark times, man. And this is my brother right here, and I mean this in the sense of like you had to witness, and some of the people that are listeners and have heard several of our shows have heard some of the stories I've said about me and him, but like he's seen some very dark times in my life. Back when I said, like you said, I've told you even, like back when being suicidal, back when I was homeless. Listen, when I was homeless, him and his mom took me in. They let me come and live. They even gave me a
Good,
room. I had my own room in the house.
That's crazy. And
You know what I'm saying? Like dead
good.
ass.
That's good.
Dead ass. Like, you know, it's just like shit like this. And this is nothing that ever, only time that ever comes up is when it comes out of my mouth. He don't never speak of it.
Right.
He never brings it up. His mom never brings it up. Nobody ever brings it up but me. Because that's how much the shit meant to me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, so it's just like you said, you bringing that up. I won't bring it up, but I know you would bring it up because that them type of moments are huge, bro. We need people like that around us in those moments when we're just, man, like, look, life is just hard, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I say it like that all the time to people. Like, life is not fucking easy. And I know, like, I know the outside perception. I know like, you might look at, like, I make it look super easy to be positive. I do. I know I do. I know I make it look easy. But this shit ain't easy. You know what I'm saying?
It's for sure not.
But I put in all that hard work of, like, retraining my mind, reconstructing my minds and my thought process. Like, I put in a lot of time to change it to where now it's on autopilot, to where it's I will automatically respond positively.
Facts.
Like, I changed that. Like, I literally put in the work to get there. Like, just like anything else, reward and repetition, bro. Anything else you do repetitively over and over again, it just gets easier. That's the reward. The reward is it gets easier. I'm not talking about a material reward. When I say reward and repetition, I'm never talking about no material. I'm specifically talking about it gets easier. That's it. So whether you talk about basketball and you a person that you don't have a left hand, you want to keep working on your left hand.
Repetition.
The more repetitions, the more you do it over and over again, the reward is just going to get easier.
Facts.
Now you see me doing left hand hooks. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit. No, seriously, but it's because of me repeating it over and over and over again. You get what I'm saying? So translate that. That's why I love basketball's correlation to life, because then bounce back to life. Man, you take that and you apply that to any fucking moment, anything in your life. You're like, man, I don't want to do that. Okay, well, become aware of whatever you don't want to do, or like you said, let's go into inner peace. I want to be peaceful, you know what I mean? That's where you have to dive in, understand what's robbing you of peace within. Are you pointing it at other people? You know what I'm saying? Or are you just blaming yourself on everything? You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's a balance of both. You know, or a ratio of this. Maybe it's just the factors of all that. You know what I'm saying? And whatever it is, you have to come at peace with that and understand that was what it was. And again, just leave the past as the past. Who you are right now isn't who you have to be the next moment. You just don't have to. If it's not the person you want to be.
Damn straight.
You know what I mean? Like, so like, if this time I still make mistakes, and I'll be like, overall, I know that's not who I am. And I call it getting out of character, right? You know what I'm saying? I'll get out of character. And I love my woman to death because she probably sees my out of character more than anybody.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying? She does, because I give out so much love that sometimes when I get inside my dome, my house or whatever, I'll have dark moments. I just never let the world see it, but I still have to live and battle these demons. I get them just like everybody else. That's why I said I make it look easy, but it's not, bro.
Oh, for sure.
It's literally a daily, like you said. This is inner peace is not. It'll never be. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's not something. It's not something that happens overnight. It's not something that happens in months. It's not even something that happens in a year. This is a lifetime. Like, it's almost like, I don't want to say it's a war, but it's a lifetime challenge.
Mission.
What did you say?
It's a mission.
It's a lifetime mission. I like that.
But
it's a lifetime
also,
mission.
One thing also is, don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Finding peace within yourself, you will never, ever, 100% ever find peace within yourself. It will be close. Well, I mean, people aren't perfect. You know, like, you can always take 4 steps forward and 5 steps back.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I don't think. I mean, if you look at, here's one person that I think of, LeBron James.
Okay.
That guy, he seems perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
he does.
He
I ain't gonna lie. He probably got the best image as far as celebrity goes.
As a father,
that you've ever seen ever. I don't think nobody ever seen nobody do it that well.
As a celebrity, as a basketball player, as a father.
Yeah.
But, you know, remember back 2005, Delonte West the allegations
Yeah,
of
the
his
allegation with
mother.
his mother, yeah, remember that.
That's crazy, right? But like LeBron was probably doing it just as well. But when he found out about that, kind of you have to like think that could have taken a mental toll on his head.
So that's the
Like
it can. So your inner peace can.
it-
Okay.
it's not saying like your inner peace can be mentally fucked with, but like
No, but I think I can agree with like if you're saying like because like things are gonna happen and you're gonna get a challenge. It's gonna get
Mhm.
challenged.
yeah, everything is a challenge.
So that's why I feel like if you have true inner peace though, that even when the challenge, right, the
Mhm.
the adversity happens,
hmm
when adversity comes, if you have true inner peace, it won't be tarnished.
It can't be tarnished, but I like I said, I personally don't believe
Yeah,
like I can guess
I
like,
like it.
maybe
No, I
a
like
close
it.
95%.
I like it.
But like I said,
It's
nothing
perspectives, bro. I love it.
nothing is perfect in this world. So
Fuck
like
it.
mental
Fuck it.
health is not perfect. And
Right,
inner
right,
peace is part of mental health. So if you really think about it, there are
Okay.
still things that can affect you in this life because if you were perfectly at peace with yourself,
Yeah,
nothing would affect you.
right,
Nothing, absolutely nothing. And like you said, it looks easy to be positive,
right.
but at the same time, it's not. It's way hard. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my third
I
step.
like that.
So the third
I do
step, yeah. The third step is it's confidence, self positivity,
Bruh.
self positive.
Bruh.
And I will tell you
Hey,
this right now.
that's real shit though.
And-
They don't even know.
No,
I done pump fake some shit being confident.
no, I'm telling you this
Fuck.
right now.
I pump fake my way through some shit being confident, bruh.
Yeah, I'm not
Bruh.
gonna lie.
Go ahead, my fault.
I'm not gonna lie. No, y'all good. Obviously, you know me. You've known me for a couple of years now. You know that I wasn't the most confident hooper back then.
No, you weren't at all.
I wasn't at all.
I mean, zero. Like, I mean, I feel like no. I mean, I'm a motherfucking honest motherfucker.
No, for
man.
sure,
This
for
is
sure.
what makes me, right? And
Uh-huh.
I just looked at it like. I remember that was me saying that to you back
Yeah,
then.
you told me.
I literally remember saying that verbatim, like, yo, LB, like, come on, bro, you're good. Who gives a fuck? You missed a shot.
And that's what
Like, who gives
tore
a fuck?
me down every time I missed a shot.
If you missed a shot, he swore he thought he was just gonna go out to the court and get 100%. He thought because he's wide open, he's gonna make 100% of those.
Mm-hmm.
No, it
But you
just
can't-
don't work that way. You
But
could be
correct.
wide open, nobody. You could be wide open with a layup,
Oh, for sure. Trust me, I know a lot of
and it
experiences
doesn't
with
matter, bro. It just happened yesterday at that tournament,
that. Yeah.
championship game. A guy is wide open for a layup to tie it to send it to overtime. Missed it.
Really?
They lost.
Because he missed the wide open lay?
It took him to overtime. I'm talking about this just happened yesterday.
That's crazy,
I mean,
man.
just yesterday. Again, it happens, bro.
It happens.
And I literally went up to him after the game, like, bro, you played amazing.
So,
It happens.
one of the things, one of the things that I would do,
Yeah.
I'd have been doing this. Obviously, throughout the years, I've gotten way better at basketball. But
Yeah.
I've gained a shot, that's for sure. I've learned to stop rushing myself so much because I'm a really slow motherfucker. Like I'm really unathletic.
I mean, hey.
No, I'm
that's who
serious.
you are. No, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Own it.
I mean, you can agree. Like I move slow, really unathletic. I'm just coordinated.
Yeah.
Like I just know how to use my athleticism to my advantage. But the confidence is the best thing, not even just in basketball, but in life.
This last week too.
Mhm.
This is so cool.
But in life, I wake up in the morning. My stepdaddy even told me this a long time ago. He always preaches this to me. This is his go-to preach moment. When you wake up in the morning, you have the choice whether you're going to have a good or a bad day. It's as simple as that. Like, I mean, sure, things can happen to fuck up your day and everything, but when you wake up, the first thing that you should be thinking of is, am I going to have a good or a bad day? That's your choice. So, like,
I like that.
I wake up in the morning. I make sure that I brush my teeth. I do all my essentials and my vitals and stuff like that to make sure I'm ready for the day. I wake up around 3 to 4 in the morning
Okay.
because I work with my dad and he's a truck driver. Early morning.
Yep, I know. I got a client that gotta get them to work by 7 every morning.
I'm about to actually stop working for him, and I'm actually gonna be working at the Dryers Edie's Ice Cream Factory.
Oh yeah.
But it's not
Oh,
gonna be
yeah,
much different
yeah.
because I'm already
So,
working 12 to 13, 14 hours on the road. But this time I'm gonna be working 12 hours in the factory, stationary.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna like the sleep schedule. It's gonna be the same basically, like because 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, weekends off. But that's about 60 hours a week. So next 20 hours is overtime, so that's a lot of money.
Great. Yeah. For sure.
But like I said, confidence. I'll just put basketball as an example.
Yep.
Anybody can gain confidence. Like anybody, it's not hard. I mean, it can be hard, but once you get the feel for it, it really gets to you. I remember I started getting confidence about maybe a year ago. Started making more of my shots, and I started playing pickup games. You know, everyone would be talking shit, and that'd really bring me down. But once I started talking shit and actually backing it up, that's what really got my confidence going because now I know I'm a bucket, so I can really, I can really move. I can really fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
But back to life, you really have to look at yourself positively. There's gonna be random people, fans, people like I call them fans because they have no life. But like,
okay, I like that. I get it.
If they're taking time out of their day to hate on you,
bro, yeah.
That's what I call fans.
Sure though.
Yeah. No matter where you go, no matter where you live, no matter where you are, there's always going to be people who are hating on you. Basketball court, work, school. School was a tough shit for me. Like I really had a rough time fitting in. I was one of the youngest in my class. I was supposed to graduate this year, but I graduated in 22 because I was just a really young person for my class. I graduated when I was 17 and a half.
Okay.
But like school, anywhere you like, if you're just going to the gas station or if you're going to a basketball game or you're going somewhere, there's always going to be one random fan who's going to be thinking to themselves, man, that guy's ugly. Or like, you know, something. Even if it's verbally, if it's mentally, or if it's physically. There's always going to be people who are going to hate on you.
That's true too. I like the physically because I think about when you say physically, I'm thinking like somebody might push you, somebody might not always a punch, but like a throw some at you. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Real shit. It happens, bro.
So really but no matter what they say, no matter what they do, you just gotta keep moving forward. Like you gotta, like even Jesus said in the Bible, turn the other cheek. It's another thing like that. You just gotta look at it more positively. And I wish I would have found that out freshman, sophomore year because, you know, that school was rough. Like, I mean, I struggle with ADHD and I struggle with a little bit of autism as well. So it's kind of hard for me to like get my schoolwork done, get my shit done, going home, getting bitched at because I don't have all my assignments done. And the fact was, I didn't have low grades because I was a dumbass kid. I had low grades because I had missing assignments. And when you have missing assignments, it just automatically puts your shit to 0. And that fucks up your grade. So, I mean, in the mental part about people not liking you in high school, I only had one real friend in high school. And that's because I met him in 3rd grade. And he knew me before all the shit went out. That, like, one of the biggest things I got made for fun of in high school, I was the only person who got cut from their freshman team in basketball. Only person.
Really?
So, the thing was, they only had 9 players. 9.
You got cut.
And I got cut. You could have added 10.
You had to get cut.
Yeah, I had to get cut.
I got you.
But
wow, for sure.
And one person, I actually shout him out. His name is Noah Perkins. People call him Perk 30. Perk. You know, he's a cool guy. He's a really great guy. He's really good at baseball. He plays at Principia. Oh, not Principia. Sorry, he plays at Wayne at college in Ohio.
Okay.
But he's a great baseball player. It's a D2 school. He starts. He's a really good guy. But he knew me forever. Like in him, no matter how many people would talk about me, he'd always be there to be behind, like be there for me. and always like defend me when I couldn't and stuff like that. So even though it wasn't always working, the effort was still there. So I just give out my props to him. We don't talk as much anymore because his college schedule, his baseball schedule gets him all busy and stuff. But the friendship, the brotherhood is still there.
I was about to say that, and I'll speak on that just a little bit because I want you to continue. I have a brother. I just uploaded a picture of him when I went to Gary. When I say we don't speak at all, we don't speak at all. But when I say it has not, I mean, not even altered just a smidge of our relationship and our bond hasn't even been. I mean, you would never know. You would thought we were together yesterday or early today. The moment you see us together, because it's just how it is. That's how real it is. Same with him. You know what I'm saying? Even if we didn't do this every single week, we did it. We've done it. We've been went over years without talking to each other. And the moment we come back talking, there's nothing that's changed.
Yep.
Obviously, growth, right?
Yeah.
But like as far as the bond, the love, the trust, like all that's the same because those are just characteristics. So it's amazing how that works. So you're gonna people like that. He's gonna always be there.
For
You
sure.
really just call him. You know what I'm saying?
I can really just call him and talk about anything.
Literally.
It's not
gonna change, bro.
Noah actually saved my life because at one time I was suicidal.
Yes, sir.
And I texted him, and he actually found my mom's Facebook
To get you.
to get me. He texted my mom.
What I'm saying? Come on, bro.
It was
people
him.
like that. I'm just
he
saying.
took the time out of his day.
Yeah, it was that serious though.
It was serious. Don't get me wrong, but not a lot of people would do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, like
it meant that much to him.
I'm pretty positive that guy saved my life.
Yeah.
And I'm always forever. His name's Noah.
Love you, Noah. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Another person that's really helped me out in my life is Kobe.
Kobe.
I
love you too, Kobe.
Kobe.
That's my dog.
Kobe is actually the reason.
Kobe.
Yeah, I fuck with Kobe too. Trust me. Kobe's actually the reason I'm on this path.
Good, because I was going to ask you. I was waiting till you finished. I was waiting. I was going to be like, man, where did this switch happen at?
That's what I was going to
ask. So, boom, go ahead, dive into that. I like that. Since we're here now, we both been curious this whole time. So
I'm going to be so.
You just gave out some good steps. Yeah. I love the steps to get into inner peace. What'd you say? What was one? I know 3 was confident. What was 1 and 2?
1 was unhealthy habits. Rid of all those.
Okay,
2. What was 2? Repent.
Yes.
Repent.
Yep, that's what it was. Yep, repent. Okay, repent. So go ahead and go pretty much clear yourself of all that shit you did to other people.
There's like 2 more steps, but like
But that's good though. Those are good 3 though. Okay, so boom, and then you said this shit came from Kobe.
Kobe.
What happened? How long ago? You said about a month and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Me and Kobe had fallen out. Like we.
Oh wow. Okay, so this how. See, man, them dark times make the greatest moments, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have these moments with your people, bro. We know.
Like so, me and Kobe have been friends for about 3 years now. It's. Okay. I consider him my brother.
For sure.
For sure. Like he.
For sure.
He's also like a bigger brother to me, and he's known me from when I was ugly, and he knows me when I was shorter. Like he just knows me in general. Like he's seen every single like stage throughout 3 years, and obviously I've seen him throughout his stages and stuff like that. He's been there, and I didn't know that then, but this guy, even though he would say some pretty rude stuff, he did it out of the best interest for me, because if he didn't say those things, and don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Kobe, because like he's saying those things to kind of like guide me.
I didn't say
like it's not like just.
I didn't get the hate.
I mean, people like watching.
When you said that, I thought about me. Like I'm a brutally honest, and he is too.
Like he's
brutally honest.
Like he was.
It sounds like I might be trying to. It might sound like I'm putting you down.
Oh,
but sure. I'm not.
I know.
But he's not. The intentions ain't right.
The intention is not there.
It's not there, right? It's pure. It's pure as hell.
It's love. It's tough love.
You go.
He gets tough love.
There we go. Tough love.
It's tough love, and he's always gonna be there for me. Like I've been through some dark times, and he's kind of just helped me out there. And the falling out was we just had a disagreement. He told me I needed to get my shit together, and I didn't believe it at first. But about 2 weeks later, I was like, you know what? I'm homeless. I don't have any money. He's right. Like
Real shit, you said about
he-
2 weeks. You said.
he's
Thought, like,
right.
damn, that motherfucker really right.
Well, I do late night walks and
Yeah.
I have a curfew now. Obviously, I have to be home at a certain time.
Respect to the parents.
But but when I did it on my own, I have late night walks. I'd either have a beer in my hand, or I'd have like sometimes even a joint.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, for sure.
but most of the time I have late night walks, and I would just be thinking to myself,
Yeah.
because that was the only way that I could really mentally like hold myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's right. I got to get my shit together. So the guy that I was staying with, his name's Nolan. He's a good guy too. Him and they actually met between me, Kobe, and Nolan. And I was staying with Nolan, and I was only there for about a month and a half. And him and Nolan came up with the idea. Nolan is going to lie to me to get me out of his house, so I can go back with my parents to get better. So he came up with this lie saying that his dad said he didn't want me living there anymore, even though that was bullshit.
Yeah. This is the script.
It was a script.
Okay.
But he told me that, hey, my dad found out that you're staying here, can't be staying here anymore. It's not going to ruin our friendship or anything, but I'm just letting you know you have to be out in 2 days. And I was like, man, all right. But I didn't find this out until about a week ago that this was a lie. But I was just thinking about it. I was like, you know what? This really worked out.
It worked out.
And he did. Nolan was someone that I graduated with too. But yeah, it's been a long time, man. This whole month and a half has really, really changed my life.
Yo, so just question. So like, when you the Nolan situation, right?
Mhm.
Is that because I remember us talking about this. I ain't gonna disclose too much information, but yeah, I just remember us talking about it, right?
Yep.
And
Remember?
you were in a homeless state. You were
Mhm.
at that moment, right?
Yep.
You were at that moment. So I remember actually talking to you around this time that you're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
or right before. I really remember this shit. And you weren't really talking to your parents like that. How exactly did that exchange start and get to where it's at right now, where you're actually in the house? You were like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was pretty adamant on not living there anymore.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? I remember all that's what I'm saying.
I was pretty stubborn.
You were stubborn, right? So how?
I still am. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a stubborn.
Happens.
But so I've always wanted a relationship with my father, and it's just like kind of how I've been. I have a great relationship. I have a great relationship with all four of my parents. I have a stepmom, I have a stepdad, and I have a mom and dad. But we just had a falling out. I think it's just some teenage bullshit going on.
Okay.
But
okay.
I mean,
Makes sense, bro.
I have ADHD, so like maturity.
That's what I was thinking.
It's delayed. Like, most people have their brain fully developed by they're 25. Most people who have ADHD won't have their brain fully developed until about 30. So I think it was just kind of some teenage stubborn bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like I'm fully mature now. I've had an awakening.
Oh, you're getting there though.
I've had an awakening.
I can see it. Yeah, you're getting there. That's what's up.
Like I could compare myself from when I was mature, or immature. Like, you remember that one time at the league game, the men's league, we were playing against that track team.
Okay. Yeah.
And
okay, go ahead. I'm listening. Hold on, I'm listening. Go ahead.
And I came in the last minute of the game because I wanted to let y'all win and everything.
Yep.
And I take one shot from 3 and I make it, and I start talking the absolute most shit and everything.
That one.
Remember that?
That one.
Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck.
That one.
And everyone was on my ass. I was 17 at the time, but like,
damn, fuck you, 17. That's crazy. Yeah. Right.
And bro, everyone there's this one big ass dude said, "Don't let your shit talk, get your ass beat."
Remember that dude?
Yeah, and Kobe's over here backing him up, saying he's only 17, chill. But now, if this would be the same situation,
yes,
obviously I'd be in the game way more because I'd have more confidence to go in the game.
There you go.
But if this would happen again, I'd probably still talk my shit, but not to an immature level.
Different though.
It's different.
It's different though. It ain't. Yeah, it's different. It's different.
Yeah, man.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what's up, man. Shouts to Kobe, man, for just being honest with you, bro.
Kobe is probably
Kobe is
the
the
best
shit for
person
that.
in my life.
He's
As
the
a, well,
shit for
besides
that, bro.
parent. Like,
Seriously. So when you guys, so how long did it go to you and Kobe? Because that was 2 weeks until you realized, right?
mhm.
So then when did you actually reach back out? Did you reach back out to Kobe? Or did he reach out
I think Kobe reached out to me
just to check on you? Because he knew he was in a bad
because
situation.
my boy PJ's the reason why Kobe reached out.
P. I love P. P is the shit, man. Young
Small
P.
fucking
I
world.
talk to Young P almost every day.
Yeah,
That's my
PJ,
boy. I just talked to him several times a day.
PJ's a different version of Kobe.
Yeah.
Brutally honest. He's
Yeah.
just-
Oh yeah, he is.
he,
He is. He's real. I
um,
love those people, bro.
yeah, I love him.
Seriously, like, I love those people.
I'm more of the compassionate, masculine kind of guy where I just kind of keep silent. But like when I get to my moment, I will probably say some brutally honest things, but I'm not brutally honest consistently like Kobe and PJ are.
Okay.
So yeah, I was talking to PJ about how me and Kobe weren't talking, and PJ was also talking to Kobe how me and him were talking.
Okay.
So
So you
PJ
see
told
Kobe out.
Kobe. PJ told Kobe that he should reach out to me.
Okay.
I was don't get me wrong, I was planning on reaching out to Kobe pretty soon anyways.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I wasn't expecting it. But yeah, we started hanging out again. Kobe's the same way. You think I still need to get my shit together. Me and him are planning on getting an apartment soon, but I need to have this.
That's why you have to get your shit together, because you guys are gonna have to rely on each other.
Yup.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Amen.
that's some big shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm telling you right now, this person's been in my own crib for a long ass time. That bill shit ain't no joke. The bitch comes monthly, literally every 30 fucking days. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
There's no skipping that. There's not. I mean, it is what it is. So again, getting your shit together in your parents' house is the best thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And if since you're in that state where you're able to right now, like, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like,
No, you're good.
what you being able to, what you just being able to rekindle things with your parents and being able to stay at your parents' house, even with, bro, listen, that's discipline, by the way. Curfew, there's nothing wrong with curfew.
Mm-hmm.
Who gives a fuck? You're staying at your crib, cool.
Go
You
by the
even give you a
rules.
job, go by the rules. You're working. Come on, bro. There's nothing to complain about right there.
Mm-hmm.
It can be so much worse. You just living so much worse.
I was.
You get what I'm saying? You know it's worth all that. If I gotta live by y'all rules so that I'm not in that position, cool. So then now, moving forward, now this position is gonna prepare you for that step.
Damn
'Cause that's your
straight.
next step.
I gotta get in bed sometime soon so I can work the next day, especially with 12-hour shifts.
You hear me? That's what I'm exactly. All that shit, it all makes sense, bro. It all makes you gotta look at life like that. I'll tell you, when you start looking at life perspectives like that, like, what can I take out of this scenario and move forward with my next mission? Because you're gonna need these lessons for that next stop. It is what it, bro. Like, I'm speaking for my life, and I know he can speak for the same. It literally is just the way life works, bro. If you really start becoming so self-aware, and not just self-aware, but also aware of the environments and what's just going on around you, you'll start really seeing how, like, it correlates and connects to the next stop. And you're like, damn, I just learned that, and now I'm already applying it right now. I can apply it. Like, you'll start seeing how quick you can start applying that shit. Like, it's almost immediate. It's almost instantaneous. You know what I mean? So that's good, man.
Fourth step.
Here we go.
Fourth step in my journey of finding inner peace is starting to pick up on healthy habits. So obviously, I'm not the biggest
So the
guy.
first one was the bad habits. Get rid of them.
You get rid of them and
like
pick up new habits
Now
that
we
are
keep
better.
picking them up.
So
Pick up new habits.
don't get me wrong. I'm still in the middle between 2 and 4. I still vape.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I have a nicotine addiction, but at the same time, picking up like things like me. I'm not the biggest guy. Obviously, I'm a pretty slim. I'm trying to change that. So
I'm in the gym. And y'all hear him? I'll be in the gym. God damn it!
I'm not even just the gym in the court doing reps, but also like trying to lift, cardio, and I have a really cool girl that's actually been helping me out too with that too, because she's a gym rat. Like,
that's good.
She's in the gym nonstop. She's helped me with a lot of it. So shout out to her for it.
Shout out, Miss Lady.
But eating better. Actually, I haven't been eating better. I've been eating a lot more, and I've been eating a lot of meat, protein, carbs, stuff like that. Anything that I can get my hands on, I've been eating.
Okay.
And obviously, that's a lot of my money, but in the end, it will be worth it because I've already gained 7 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
I've been eating a fuck ton. Like I've been trying to eat food that will not make your body crap out most of the pounds. I've been trying to get more food that's gonna bring more pounds in than more pounds out.
Yeah.
Because you know how that shit works. Like you can go on a scale, take a shit, and then go on a scale with like 2 pounds less.
Yep.
Yeah, that's healthy habits. Working out, going to the gym, waking up at early times. When I was homeless, I was sleeping in all fucking day, and I was like one time when my mental alarm clock became like one in the afternoon, and that's not healthy. You gotta get shit done.
Yeah.
So now
That's fast.
on the weekends when I have my times off, I wake up at 8 with no alarm. And then I'm usually not tired for the most of the day. I'll probably take like a 30, 40-minute nap here and there. But like, cause naps are good for you.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love my nap. You know, ain't no lie. He'll literally hit me like, take your nap, bro. You not taking nap. Say, yep, you know it's time.
Hell yeah, bro.
I got nap times, man.
Hell yeah, bro. Sleep's good. I mean, I still have sometimes a bad addiction of staying up. Play 2K. I'm a huge 2K guy.
Love it.
Me too, man.
Really? Really? You play on Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
That was one of our first.
See, I was
shits
just
that we
starting to
got
like
really
you.
into.
No,
That was one of our shits though, but like when we was getting tight, bro, that was our shit. Bro.
PlayStation.
2K? Oh, 2K. 2K was our shit. Like that was our commonality. Like
Yeah.
we'd go to his house and play 2K for hours.
Yep.
Straight up.
One thing about Jaden and I, I'm 4-0 against that motherfucker.
Oh, y'all only played 4 times?
We
But
played
you beat
4
that
times.
every time though.
Every
Or
time.
maybe not an ass one, but you won. It don't matter. You won.
There was only one game that was close, and I used Rudy Gobert. It was a buzzer beater layup, contested and won.
With Rudy?
I was with Rudy.
Oh wow.
With Rudy.
Oh wow.
Because he was literally like right under the paint, and his 7'2" ass just laid it up.
Just dropped it in.
Just drive. Like he didn't even drive it in. He got the offensive rebound.
Oh, put back.
And I won by 1 point. But everything else has been a blowout.
JB, it is what it is, my nigga. JB getting your ass.
But my career, he's probably got more than I do.
He's nice with that.
Yeah, he's got his own player. He be playing. He plays the point guard. I play the big man. I was like,
Really? You play a big man?
I play the big man. Yep. I got this tall ass 7'3" post scorer. That he's 7'3". He's 290 pounds. Only problem with him, he has no speed, no acceleration. Like that guy is
7'3".
slow as fuck.
He's 7'3".
But
What do you expect he was going to do?
he has a 99 standing dunk. He's got 99 defensive rebound, 99 block. But the good thing about him, he can shoot threes.
Oh, and he can shoot.
The most toxic build you could ever make, because you can shoot threes. He has post takeover, and he's got sharpshooting takeover. So like he's an offensive demon.
Yeah.
But like the only problem is he just be getting ripped too much. But
No handles.
no handles, none. That's why I gotta be in the post when I get the ball or out in the 3.
Yeah.
But back to what I was saying. Yeah, like healthy habit. I stay up. I play 2K a lot, which I should probably start not doing so much. But it's just kind of like a nicotine addiction. You just need it. For me, at least.
I mean, listen. I think there's nothing wrong with it. Like, you know, we talk about this sometimes, man. It's just, I think you find that balance for it, because you can still do it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I think it's just that balance of knowing, like, and again, if you start seeing it wearing on you as far as like feeling lethargic a lot when you wake up in the mornings, just sacrifice some nights and be like, well, no 2K tonight.
Yeah, I didn't play 2K last night.
You see what I mean?
I didn't play 2K last
You
night.
need some rest,
I was headbanging, but I was like, I can now because I don't got work, because I gotta do a drug test.
See what I'm saying? There you go.
I gotta do a drug test because for the Dryer's ice cream place.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Here's another healthy habit.
That's good.
Hygiene.
There you go.
Hygiene. Obviously, there's not a lot I can do with my hair right now.
Yeah.
I kind of just let it do whatever it wants.
Okay.
I make sure to clip my nails. I'm getting this fucking wart that I've had on for 2 years.
Okay.
Getting it burned off. A lot of, I've been clipping my toenails. I've been clipping everything. I've been kind of just staying on my shit for the most. Maintenance, yep. Because you need maintenance if you want to stay happy.
Okay.
And another thing, I cleaned out my car.
Sure.
My car was filthy. My house was filthy when I used to live in a house. Like, I used to live in my own house before I was homeless.
Yes, sir.
I think I told you about that, but my house was dirty as fuck. My car was dirty as fuck. I was dirty as fuck. That's a mental health problem. A lot of people who have mental health problems
It
usually
really
have
makes sense,
a
bro.
really
Cluttered mind, cluttered house.
cluttered mind, cluttered house.
It makes
So
sense,
once you
bro.
clean
Real
your
That
shit,
all makes sense.
once you clean your shit, you feel way better.
Yeah.
And I've been keeping my car somewhat clean.
Yes, sir.
You know, usually women will have their cars clean for the most part. Men kind of have, if they have a clean car, they usually do have a few wrappers here and there, but like, it's not terrible. It's way better than what I had 3 months ago. So that's for sure. Just self cleanliness and be obsessed have a healthy level of obsession with yourself.
Okay.
Healthy. Don't make it to where you're self absorbed, but it's the same thing with confidence. Just be obsessed with yourself. Like be obsessed with cleaning yourself.
Right.
Be obsessed with making sure you are fine with the way you look and other stuff like that. You know, I kind of just threw this stuff on after I got done off of work.
Still feel confident though.
Yeah, I feel good.
Right. There you go. That's okay. It closes at the end of the day.
For sure.
I was gonna say when you say like being obsessed with yourself, I kind of my own like internal thought or like note I made was like was how did I say it in my head? I said be yourself, be obsessed. In other words, just like always looking for ways to just like better yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Always ways. You know that.
Always ways, right, man.
Looking for ways. That's my favorite. That's how I feel like that's how you really take care of yourself. If you're really always seeking different ways to improve, like in every category you can, like just not getting content with like.
Don't become self-absorbed.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. No self-absorbed.
Don't make it unhealthy.
Content, like I'm perfect now. No, there's no perfect. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. It's just like, okay, what can I improve on now? What can I improve on now? Okay, I'm doing better with that now. And while that's gradually growing and I'm being patient with that, what else can I improve on?
That's like another thing with basketball.
That's definitely how basketball works. That's why I love basketball.
That's another thing with basketball. You know, like you know how I play. I usually be in the post a lot.
Yeah.
Like I have big ass feet. I wear a size 14, 15.
Goddamn.
And I know, like
big ass foot,
clown ass feet. But like, I have good footwork. I know how to use the backboard. I got good touch, but I had to become obsessed with shooting threes because I got to get better at that.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna play semi-pro, if I'm gonna maybe walk on to college, that's how I can't be in the post when I'm only 6 foot.
6 foot. Yeah. You're
like
short as shit.
Short as fuck. So I'm Chris Paul's height, and he's good at the mid range. Like, he's good at shooting. You know, like you still have to shoot. I mean, you could be in the post like Jalen Brunson. Like
he's not just in the post. He can shoot, bro.
I mean, for sure, but he's got touch. He's got touch. He's got strength and everything.
He got all that though. Yeah, it's a nice combination of all that.
A little combination.
So then you can go to the post because you got all that other shit.
Mm-hmm. So like I got to be way obsessed with the way you carry yourself. That's just the one thing. Like Kobe even told me that. He told me that I hate the way you carry yourself sometimes. And I was like, I didn't know what it meant at first, but now I do. I used to slouch. That's another thing. When you walk and you talk, like, keep your back straight. Because number one, posture goes a long way. Like, if you're going up to a girl, the first thing they're probably going to notice is how you carry yourself. Is like, so even if you're not 6 foot, if you're not in their preference, stand up straight. Look like look good. Because when you look down your slouch, it looks like you're unconfident.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like you carry yourself the wrong way. One of the best things girls like is how you carry yourself. Even if they don't like the looks. The girl that I'm talking to right now even admitted to me, you know,
she wasn't attracted to you.
She was not attracted to me.
I've seen her.
She was not attracted to me. She says every day I come see her, she says every day you do become more attractive to me.
Yeah, it's your personality.
My personality got me in.
There you go.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Real shit, I bought her flowers. Yeah. I did all the nice shit for her. Like I talked to her mom. I talked to her grandma. I bought a whole box of drumsticks for her family when we were there yesterday, hanging out with her and stuff. It's all those things, and she even admits to me like, you're not my type at all, like physically,
Straight up.
straight up. You know, I mean, like
That's
shit.
real ass shit.
But like,
that's real shit.
because she's a gym rat, so she does like gym guys, and she does like the bigger guys, beefier. So like, I had to use my personality to like kind of get myself in there, and it's working because she's really gotten fond of me, and I've really gotten fond of her. So it's great.
That's what's up.
That's how you carry yourself, and even I feel like ever since that I've went on this journey, karma has been doing a lot better things for me. And that's another thing. What goes around comes around. You do good things will come back to you in any way, shape, or form. Like I said, if I talked to a girl when I was, I don't know, depressed, probably wouldn't have gotten in. But now that I'm better and I feel better about myself and I have respect in myself, I know my worth. I've got her. I could get, like, that's just how it is. So that's another thing. Be obsessed with the way you carry yourself, how you cleansiness. Be obsessively clean.
I like it. I like that. Yeah.
So the last step really is not really the last step. There's a lot more things that you can improve on, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
But one of the biggest steps, become self-aware of who you were.
Who you were.
Who you were and who you are now.
And I got one more. Who you want to become.
Who you want to become. There's always ways, like you say.
There's always ways, man. I'm serious, man.
Always
and
ways.
Who you want to become.
Yeah,
because that's the goal. And the cool thing about, if once the moment happens where who I want to become is who I am, is where I am.
Mm-hmm.
All it is just daily just reminders. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is who I want to be. And just remember who you want to be. And it really, if you just a daily reminder to yourself who you want to be, it's just like, bro, it keeps you, what's the word? You start being accountable. You start doing more, you start, practicing more self-accountability. No, because I said I want to be like this, and this is who I want to be.
Take a seat back,
I want
relax.
to be a kind, you know what I'm saying? I want to be a kind, dedicated person. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, a person that gets to work on time, person that gets up. Not when I get up, I don't want to be sleepy. So, you start holding yourself accountable to prevent myself from being sleepy. I got to do this. You know what I mean? This is when we start doing the things that we might not want to do. You know what I'm saying? The sacrifice. That's when sacrifices are kicking in now because of self-accountability.
Take a seat. Take a seat back, relax. When I say self-aware of who you were and who you are now, take a seat back, relax, crack open a cold one if you have to.
Is that right?
And just realize how far you came.
Come on.
Because that makes you feel way better.
That's real.
It's made me feel better. It's like it's gotten really nice.
Proud of you, man. This is dope.
Like I can just sit back, relax, and be like, I actually feel happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
Like it's there was a certain time in my life where I didn't think there was gonna be a light at the end of the tunnel. I didn't think that there was no hope. But now I know that like I'm really him. Like I can really
talk to me now. I love that.
Like I can do this.
Yes, sir.
So that's how I've been doing it. And that's how it's going to continue to keep going.
Yes, sir.
And I want to be able not to just help myself, but to help others. But one thing is you have to make sure yourself is better before.
That's it.
You have to love yourself before you can love somebody else. That's relationship advice.
That's any advice.
That's any advice. You have to love yourself. Be fine with yourself. Be happy with yourself before you can help or love other people.
That shit's real.
And that's another thing.
Yeah.
We're not dating right now. We're not together.
No, yeah.
But like the talking stage has been going way better and has lasted longer because I finally am at peace with myself, or at least a little bit. I know what's right, what's wrong. I know how to talk. I know the time and place for everything. Just all the essentials that you need for things to go successful. So that's just how it is. And what I want to be is I want to be a coach. I want to be a coach for basketball. Coach LB.
Coach LB.
That's like a nickname. Like a lot of people from. But what funny part that originated from when I was a freshman.
Really?
During open workouts. So there's this really tall guy.
Yeah.
There's this really tall guy His name was Ali Ali.
Yeah, Ali.
You know who he is?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, he was a senior when I was a freshman, and he's a college prospect. He actually plays D1 basketball at
Okay.
Akron.
Okay, Akron.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
He played
Yeah, that's
Akron
dope.
for 3 years there. He transferred to Butler this last year, but then after this he transferred back to Akron,
Okay.
and he's playing basketball there. He's playing his 5th year because obviously during COVID they had that
Okay.
one
Yeah.
extended year.
Yeah.
But he's a great guy, great baller, great person. At the time he was like 6'8", 210 probably. Well, maybe like 195, 200. Now he's 6'10", and he's like 220.
Mm.
This guy is fucking good. Like he's great.
Yeah.
But I used to, as a joke, I used to yell at the varsity players. I was just kind of the jokester. I was like, keep it moving, like, come on, keep going.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm the hype master.
Yeah.
That's how I am. That's how I used to be. So they would be like, okay, coach. And I would be like, that's how it came.
Freshman.
So cool. But like,
Freshman talking to varsity.
but the funny thing was, I was like the varsity's favorite freshman, and I got cut. I was crazy.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that was the story.
I was the only motherfucker on that team.
10 motherfuckers, one person got cut. It was Lil B. That's fucking tough.
It's tough,
That's crazy.
but and I know maybe when I got cut from the freshman team, it really ruined my confidence for sophomore, junior, and senior year.
I know that feeling.
I was going. If I would have played freshman year, I would have continued to play, and I would have continued to keep going.
It fucks with you like that,
It
bro.
really fucked with me.
Yeah, it fucks with you like that, bro.
It really messed with my head. And even as a senior, I was still getting made fun of by other seniors that I got cut from the freshman team. Bitch, that was 3 years ago.
That was 3 years ago.
It was 3 fucking years ago. Why are you still on my dick about it?
The fans are like that.
Trust me, I had a lot of fans.
anything.
I had a lot of fans for our high school,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize that until I graduated. But it doesn't matter anymore.
No,
It doesn't.
No, it don't.
Like I don't reminisce about it. Like I'm just only bringing it up because I'm just bringing it out as an example.
Well, this was shit that you had to actually. The topic is inner peace, so you actually had to. You know what I'm saying? You had to find peace with this shit.
And
You
I
had to.
have found peace.
You had to, because this shit can actually. This is that shit that if you don't find peace with it, this is what you ever heard of the words like triggers and traumas. This is what triggers shit.
I'm still listening. Give me one.
You know what I mean? No, that's all I was saying. That this, if you were to hold on to that, if you didn't find peace with that shit, this would be a trigger for you. Because that's all like you can be happy as you want to, have this big old, facade that LB's confident, LB's peace with himself, and then somebody from high school can walk past you and be like, oh, this motherfucker that didn't even make the freshman. And if it was still bothering you and you weren't at peace, it'd kill your whole shit.
Honestly, I'd just
You know what
get
I'm
my
saying,
clap
though?
back now.
I know.
I'd find some
You're
way.
good now, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you wasn't good, that's how it would look.
Yes.
He wasn't, and that shit happens to people, bro.
Yeah, but I was like, hey man, that was years ago. I ain't gonna lie, that doesn't affect me no more. So yeah, man.
That's what's up.
And it's just great that I like after you graduate high school. For anybody who is still in high school watching, after you graduate, none of that shit matters no more. It doesn't. It doesn't matter how many followers you have on it. I'm lying?
No, I said you're not lying.
Oh, I was like saying,
It's over.
it doesn't matter how many fucking followers you have on Snapchat. It doesn't matter your Snap score. It doesn't matter how many followers you have on Instagram. It doesn't matter if you were the captain of the basketball team. It doesn't matter,
bro.
It does not matter if you were the class president of 2008.
Wild.
Nobody even remembers that person.
It does not matter at all.
Nobody looks up. It doesn't matter. People all go their separate ways. You will only keep maybe one, if not lucky, 2 friends from high school. Most of my friends were athletes.
Sure.
Most of my friends went to college. Jaden's going to college. Mike's going to college. Jade Moore's going to college. Kobe was going to go to college, but now he's working at the Walmart distribution making bank. So
shout out to Kobe. Fuck it. It all matters.
Yeah,
it's positive, bro. Get to the money.
So, like a lot of my friends stayed in athletics. They're going to college for it. I'm stuck here alone, but I don't see it that way.
Right.
At this time, I need to do better for myself so I don't have any distractions. Because sometimes friends can be distractions. Sometimes hanging out with them when I should be doing this, it's more fun, so I'm glad we're gonna do it.
It's true.
But when they're gone, that's the time. It's kind of like how bears hibernate.
Yeah.
They eat up a whole bunch of food, and they go into that huge slumber
Yep.
for those couple months.
Yep.
It's the same way that for me.
That's how you're looking at it.
It takes several months.
So you're some months
Do
away
better.
from them. Now you get these
Do my
months
own thing.
to actually focus on you.
Mhm.
And it, you know, it's amazing when you really look at this timing, bro. Look at the timing of all this shit. Like I said, everything really do happen for a reason, bro. Like the timing is crazy, right? They're all going to college. Like, this is the natural timing. It wasn't planned. It just naturally happened at this time while your mind is starting to focus and perceive this
Mhm.
as such.
Mhm.
So like you said, now you're able to embrace the loneliness, which is honestly, bro, it's the most amazing shit. You can build yourself. 'Cause
When
really
you
get
can
to be able to
embrace
focus on
being
yourself.
lonely,
Yeah, bro, it's really amazing. It's amazing, bro.
because not a lot of people like being lonely.
No.
Don't get me wrong, being alone is not always fun.
Not always.
Like sometimes I'd be like,
Counterproductive.
I'll call my friends and I'll be like, "Hey, bro, I miss you, bro. I ain't gonna lie."
That's good.
But like, you got it, and really, like, humans need alone time.
Yeah.
Even though
Oh,
we are
man,
all
yeah.
social creatures naturally, we
Real.
are naturally built social creatures. We all need our alone time. We all need our me time.
I like that.
My dad literally has his fucking me time every single day because he's in a truck for 12, 13 hours a day. That's his zen. That's his inner peace.
I feel
That's
it.
his peace.
Yeah.
Because he's away from everybody. He does his own thing. He likes doing what he does. So there's nothing to complain about.
Fuck with it.
So me, sometimes there would be times where I would go to Speech before that motherfucker goes down. I would go there and I would be like, I pray to God that there's nobody here today. Because I want to be able to shoot by myself.
I ain't gonna lie, I think that's like the hidden ingredient for the inner peace right there.
A long time.
Yeah. You know what I'm
Ponder.
saying? That fucking that me time, man.
You know,
I call it we did a segment about it. I call it detox.
a detox. Yeah, that's a good way. That's a good way of looking at it.
Detox, mom.
That's a
And I
good way
literally
of looking at it.
I can feel when like it's almost like you ever see like when games are loading and it'd be like 65%. Now it's like 78.
Like 2K.
I can feel my shit loading to when I need my detox. I can feel it up. I feel like the way I'm starting talking to people, my energy's off a little bit. Gas tank. I feel my shit. The light came on.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit! Let me go get some detox time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I love my woman because she really has to understand that shit, and she
You
has to
know,
deal with that when I need that.
that's another
And
thing.
that's like when somebody needs you around sometimes, and you still need a moment of detox. It's some shit, man. It's some balance, to be done.
One thing that's actually really helped me find inner peace within myself.
Yeah.
Stargazing.
Stargazing. Just like Lily, just staring up at
Looking at the stars.
Okay.
Looking at the moon. Especially when the moon's out. It really makes you ponder how your life's going. Like it just really opens your mind into like a new reality of just how things could go, and
I get that.
and being open-minded to new things as well.
Yes.
I have actually, like, one interesting fact. I believe in God. I'm a Christian.
Okay.
But I've actually done a lot of research into the multiverse. You know what that is?
Okay. Yeah.
I believe in that shit.
Yeah.
I believe that there are multiple realities where I could be doing something
It's
way different.
It's really comprehensible.
Yeah, man. Like
it's comprehensible to me.
Because
No bullshit.
why do you think? Well, I'm also a lucid dreamer.
Okay. Are you?
Yep. You know what lucid dreams are?
Yeah. You talking about the Okay, hold on. Let me remember because I've researched before. Hold on. When you have lucid dreams, it's where you're asleep, but you're awake in your dream. Like you can
You
vividly
can do
remember
whatever you want in the
you're
dream.
doing. Right.
Like most
It's like a
dreams are
magic
scripted.
plan.
Most dreams are scripted in your head. Like
Right.
the last thing you think of at night, or like
Okay. So,
or like that. But most people have regular dreams. Like
Yeah.
they can't really
it's like the real
control.
world.
Like if you're running away from a thing, you don't really feel yourself running away. You feel like slow motion. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Anyone can relate to that. But lucid dreaming is where you might have a scripted place of where you're at,
Okay.
but you can control your dream.
Okay.
And it's actually manually possible. You have like you can actually use your head and dream if you really want. It's always came natural to me. Ever since I like turned 16, it's been natural.
Really?
It's
That's cool.
it's genetic, I think.
Mine's typically, I feel like my dreams, as far as dreams go, whenever I have them and I remember them, I feel like they're usually just like you said, they're like typical reality.
You want to
It's
know?
like a mimic of reality.
You want to know the reason why most people can't remember the dreams?
Why?
It's because when you wake up, that's not the first thing you think of.
It's not, you don't think of it, you're not focused on it.
You're not focused on it. Like someone who wakes
What's
up.
crazy is some dreams are so stand out though that you do.
Some people do stand out. I do remember this one dream.
Stand out like crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. I do remember one solid dream that I've had, like when I was a kid. And sometimes they repeat. Like sometimes they repeat dreams. Like you can,
Yeah, me too. I picked up on that dream. I've done that before, bro.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I've done that shit before.
Yep.
Have you ever did that before? Like
picked up on a dream.
Like you continued the fucking dream.
Or like, have you ever
that shit is crazy, bro? Because I ain't did it a lot, but I've done that shit before.
Have you ever woke up? Have you ever woke up from a dream and you fall back asleep in the same dream?
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. Like I continue to dream.
Oh shit. Well,
okay. What were you saying?
That's relatable. I could relate to that too. But I was talking about. Yeah. I've had dreams separate nights where they're the same one.
Oh, like just a repeated episode.
Yep. A repeated episode. But like lucid dreams, like I can do. I
feel like I can see myself controlling that one more if I had that.
You have to look it up. There's a YouTube video on how to do it. Okay. It's like it made me perceive reality way differently. That there's a multiverse. There has to be.
Yeah.
There has to be. Like we haven't figured out a way. I don't think we're ever gonna figure out a way.
Yeah.
This could all be bullshit. Like multiverse theory. I mean, one thing that I'm gonna put you onto a video if you haven't watched it.
You can send it to me.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. But it's called The Egg. It's a 7-minute video about some really sophisticated scientists.
The egg and the chicken?
No.
No? Okay.
No. It's just called The Egg.
Okay. Okay.
It's a 7-minute video of it's very sophisticated scientists and how they believe the world is when you die.
Okay.
They believe in reincarnation. It's like a huge thing like that. But I'll let you watch the video if you want to watch it.
It makes me wonder if I watched that shit, but go ahead. I'm gonna watch it when you send it. Go ahead.
All right, bet. Oh, you want me to explain it?
No. Oh, you want to explain it to them?
No, I was just.
You can. I was gonna say no. I was just gonna say I was gonna watch it later.
No, go. I'll share it to me. I know. Just look up The Egg.
Idea.
The Egg on YouTube,
that, bro.
7 minutes.
Like I watched that shit, bro. When you explain, I feel like I watched that shit, bro.
Take 7 minutes out of your time to watch that.
The Egg.
The Egg.
7-minute clip on YouTube.
But they have a whole bunch of other videos too. Like they talk about what's at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. They talk about are robots really going to take over the world?
Yeah.
They talk about random shit like that. So yeah, that's how I really perceive reality. I still believe in God, obviously. He's the truth in my opinion, and stuff like that. I don't know how everyone else feels about it, but that's just how I feel. I'm not gonna force religion on everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I've gotten closer with God. I've even just looking at the stars. Looking at the stars, people think it's dumb and overrated, but it's really not. Like it's if you're doing it alone, if you're doing it with somebody, me and my person that I'm talking to right now, we've done it. It's great. It's a great way to bond. Talk about random stuff. You talk about things. Open up. It's a great way to open up with somebody.
Okay.
Talk about something you've never talked about before.
Makes sense. It makes sense, man. I like my life's so fucking packed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really make time for stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't regret it either. I love my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, for sure.
I really love being as action packed as I am, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like everything I'm giving my time to deserves my time, which is hence why I made that post, right? I'm saying like I'm very, you know what I mean, specific on who I'm giving my time to now. It's like
coaching.
It's like it seems like I really have to get, as I'm continuing to grow and everything I'm a part of is continuing to grow, and you're going to relate with this too, and it's we all do. We have to value our own time.
Some people are not worth your time.
Some people are not. Some things are not worth our time.
Some people don't even want help.
No.
Can't help them. They don't want help.
That's big. I know she. Yeah, that's something. That's something. I've always been. I've learned to be patient with that. Like, it just goes back to that simple topic of, you don't try to control what you can't control. You know what I mean? So like, but when somebody comes to me like that night we had at the PAL,
Mm-hmm.
you almost sense like I felt you just came to me.
I sensed.
You really did. You just
I really
came to me.
sensed
You
a
just came to me.
platonic,
It was.
really
It
platonic
was. Yeah.
connection.
It was. And it just happened, and then boom, and I embraced the whole thing. I could have looked for any moment to be like, I got to get out of here.
Three,
But I embraced
4
the
hours
I embraced it.
just talking.
It was necessary.
It was necessary. I
It was
needed that.
necessary. Because I felt it.
And
I felt it.
I woke up at 7. I fell asleep at 6:30.
I felt great.
I didn't regret it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I didn't regret. I didn't regret staying up all that late. Because usually I'd be hating when I'd be like, damn, I only got 2 hours of sleep and I had to do this whole day.
Man, bro.
But actually, I felt great. I didn't regret it. I was like,
bro, real shit, bro. I know what you mean, bro. That's just a good ass feeling, bro.
Mm-hmm. Amen, bro.
I love that. Proud of you, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, that ass, bro. Like, you'd met Belby, I met, like he was just saying, he spoke about it. Like, it's cool that it's funny because this is the first LP you get to meet. Like, you never met him.
Oh, shit. You never.
That's what I'm saying. Think about that. Now look at the beauty in that. This is who he meets.
Yeah.
So anybody you meet right now, this is who you are. You see how we just talking about, think about who you are, who you were, who you are, and then who you want to be, right? This is who you are right now, and this is amazing because he hasn't seen what I've seen, and then like say Kobe's seen even what I haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just amazing to see what you've been growing into it just right now.
Most people don't even recognize me without the afro.
Yeah.
Okay.
You look different.
Oh yeah.
But like you said, it is I see it more, and it's like fitting for the new change of perception that you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like your growth. Like you just look more mature.
I'm growing it back.
You just look more mature, bro.
I'm growing it back. Don't get me wrong, but like it actually has like it does have some ups and downs. It has some ups to the factor. Like I don't get hair in my eyes. I don't do all that. It's not as nappy and not as stiff. It's not as stiff as your hair would be because mine is heavy and like wavy, so like it weighs it down.
Yeah.
So it's like that's just how it is.
One thing I was gonna share with you too, man. When you were just talking about like something, I'm just gonna give you another perspective, man. This is a perspective I literally come up with shit by myself, bro. That's why I be just sharing posts and like I just share my thoughts. Like that's therapeutic for me. I just share my thoughts. I don't get them from nobody. I don't inspire. Like I be inspiring the shit out of my damn self. So one thing I said to myself before is, instead of that whole concept, and you said already, of the light at the end of the tunnel. You felt like there was no light in the tunnel. So the tunnel exists. That's dark, right? Mm-hmm. The tunnel exists. But now how everybody's looking for a light. Mm-hmm. So this this works perfectly because we're talking about inner peace. Once you have inner peace, you start to realize that you are the light in the tunnel.
That's a great way of looking at it.
Right? So now, like, I don't look for. I'm not looking for no light at the end of the tunnel. I embrace any tunnel that I enter and realize that I'm the light that's in the tunnel, and that's it.
Right.
That's it. I'm the light that's in the tunnel. If I gotta be the little, I'm gonna be the fucking flash, whether it be a flashlight or a fucking lighter. Yeah, I'm gonna be a lighter. I will be whatever it is. I'm the light in the tunnel, whatever tunnel it is. So now, what that means is, if it's not self-explanatory, what that means is just like. There's no darkness that I can't overcome. I have the power to overcome any darkness. I have the power. It's self-empowering. Anything that's going on in my life or anybody else's life, specifically mine, because you can't control nobody else's perceptions. So anything going on in my life that's dark, I can lighten it up.
Damn straight.
You get what I'm saying? So being the light in the tunnel is what it's about to me.
Being the light. That's a great way of looking at it.
Yeah.
A really sophisticated way.
And I really, like I said, I don't even know.
You never failed to surprise me, Manny.
Yeah. I was about to say, I don't even know how it really just came one day. Oh, I remember I was just talking to somebody, and they were like, man, I get irritated sometimes when I'm talking to people, and they're like, every response that they say, I'll respond positive, and then their response will be negative. And I respond
That
positive
fucking
again.
sucks.
And then they respond negative again. I'm like, God damn it. I was like, look, man. Fuck the light at the end of the tunnel. You are the fucking light in the tunnel. And I just
That's
like, damn, that was
funny.
some cool shit.
That
Man, that was some
that
cool
really
shit to
wakes
just
you
say.
up.
Yeah, I woke my damn self up saying that shit. I was like, where the fuck you get that from, my nigga? I said, where did you get the shit? Where the fuck did that just come from? But it made so much sense when I said it. It was just like masterful. You know what I'm
Now
saying?
you
Like,
now you can use it.
and I'm like, I'm using that for the rest of my life. I was like, that's some shit. And I'm probably going to put that on the shirt one time.
You
But
probably
that's some shit to
should.
really give. Be the
I
light,
still
be the light in the
gotta
tunnel.
buy. I still gotta buy an Always Wish shirt.
More. As you go like the next drop, it's gonna be very nice. It's gonna be yeah. And I'm gonna drop actually a lot of different colors too this time. It's not gonna just be one shirt color. It's gonna be several different shirt colors. Just talking about it with my lady.
You guys do
Like,
compression?
huh?
You guys do compression shirts?
It's not. It's gonna be it's just gonna be a nice soft style. It's gonna feel really good.
Okay.
It's gonna feel really good on your skin, bro.
Okay.
Very good material.
Bet.
I already did my research. I got all of it done. Yeah, I just literally talked to the manufacturer today about getting that started. So that's coming. It's coming really soon.
All I gotta say is, you don't meet a lot of people like Manny.
Love you
They-
too, man.
You really don't. And like you don't meet like there's a lot of influences out there. Don't get me wrong. Everyone has their own person that they go to, but this guy right here, he you don't meet a lot of people like Manny. He brings joy out of everybody, and I can just tell that. Like I said, that time we were at the Pal Center, it was just a really platonic connection that we had. And I never had a connection with someone that I hardly really knew before.
Yeah, because we never had a talk before that.
We never really had a talk before that.
We never had a talk before that.
Never.
I remember that. Our fucking conversation would be, it was almost like a, hey, what's up? How you doing? And that was literally the end of the conversation. Even when we was on the basketball team, we didn't talk.
Sometimes I'd be talking shit to you just to be like a
But
troll.
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
But that was it. It was like a
Yeah.
little slick comment, right? But it didn't
Yeah.
never go nowhere because slick comments bounce off of me because I don't do slick
Mhm.
comments. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about them. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's one of my mental adjustments. I've just been like, anybody slick talk to me, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, who gives a fuck? So you were
That's
doing
great.
that shit. I was just like laughing at you. Remember? I was just like,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Because I wasn't even doing it seriously. I was just doing it to be a troll. I was
Yeah.
just like,
Exactly. And I literally identified that immediately. Like, oh, he's just trolling. So boom. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, fast forward to then that moment happens at the PAL. It was like, you went from
Mutual.
2 second, 5 second, maybe 10 second at the most ever communicating with each other to 5 hours, 4 hours. whatever.
Yep. That's crazy. I still don't regret it. Never will.
And I'll even tell you a little story. Viewers know this, but that's why we started this.
Really?
Yeah, because we always noticed that about each other. Like I would always go to his house,
Right.
and I'm talking. We'll get there. It'd be 9, 10 o'clock at night, and we're up till 4 or 5 in the morning, talking, not playing the game. I'm talking about talking.
There would be times where I remember when I was like back in 2020 during COVID year,
Yeah.
a lot of motherfuckers were on the game. Like, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
because like there would be times where I'd be skipping Zoom classes just to be on the game, but like there would be times like late at night where there'd be a party filled with 16 people just playing the same game, and like as the hours go on, everyone starts leaving, and there'd always be that one or two motherfuckers in there. You'd be on different games. We'd just be talking about life and everything.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
It is.
That is
I
a
can see that.
vibe.
I can see that.
Yep.
And that's where it's like, and that's why it was like, we literally, and what really fucked us up more than anything is to be able to talk that many hours. Hold on. The next day, and we're doing this every day. The next day, it'll be that next 5 hours. The next day would be. I mean, we wouldn't even repeat the conversation. There's nothing repeated from the previous 5 hours.
That's crazy.
This is brand new content.
Crazy.
And hold on, the next day, more brand new content. And we were like, bro, we can really talk about shit. And we literally just, I don't even know who said it. I don't remember. If you remember, you could say that part. But I just remember, and we were like, bro, we can just do it like YouTube, bro, and just like start doing episodes of where we're sharing what we talk about. We knew that people could benefit from what we're talking about. We knew that. We knew that people could benefit from what we're talking about.
Me.
That was it. I don't remember exactly how it started, but that was it. I remember it was something like that.
Me and Jaden and my boy Jade were actually thinking about starting our own podcast.
Yeah.
It's gonna be called Lunchable Talks. But
Okay, that's cool.
we don't know.
I like that.
We haven't made anything like official yet, but we were thinking about it low key. Like
Whatever you guys do get to, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you because I see you heard you. But whatever you guys do, feel figures it fits for your guys' schedule because you know they're talking about going to college and stuff like that. They're going to college and whatever you figured out. Start what you know you realistically can continue to do. You know what I mean? When you know if it just sounds good, but you guys know that realistically you can't fit it in your schedule, then I want to start it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if it's something you realistically, and this is for anything,
Mm-hmm.
if it's something that you know you can realistically keep up with,
Commit to.
like we knew we could commit to, with
Mhm.
our work schedules are like, but we
Mhm.
might not even have talked to each other at all. But
Mm-hmm.
Monday comes around, we know we can commit to
Mm-hmm.
giving our Monday nights away to our guest, whoever our guest is. You know
Yup.
what I'm saying? And elaborate on whatever the hell the topic is. We knew we could commit to that. We know that. We know we can commit to that. As long as we're both in the city, we can commit to that.
Mm-hmm.
And we're healthy. You know what I'm saying? We can commit to that. But
Yeah.
so just do something like that. Whatever you can do that's like that. You know, you go for what you about to say.
Yeah, not just that, but I was saying that's how it all started. Like with us, it's just started as an idea. This is just an idea what
Yeah.
you guys have, and that's how anything in life starts. It's just an idea.
My idea.
Yep, it's just an idea, and not just that, but we started this shit like 5-6 years ago. 6 years ago, yeah, because I was already
No,
my son was
that was 4
already
years
born.
ago.
My son was already born.
That was 4 years ago?
That's whenever your dad passed away. Very first one.
Bro, hold on. Go ahead. Hold on.
Well, that's how it started. But we had already talked about it before.
Look it up real quick.
But we was talking about it, and then he got a phone call saying his dad passed away, and that was literally the first.
Yo, you're right.
That was literally the
That
very
was
first
when it
segment.
happened.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That was literally the very first
Damn,
segment
the first segment was about my damn.
Really?
about how
My dad
like how do you
just
go
passed
about
away.
grieving? Like how do you grieve? Different
Yo,
ways of
that is
grieving,
wild, bro.
and that's what I'm saying. Like it all started with an idea, and it's just like that day he came and he was like, you know what, bro? He's like, I got the very first topic, and it was crazy because we had to talk about it before, and it was an idea, and the night before, me and him was playing the video game and just talking and shit. And then that morning he woke up, got the phone call. It was my day off. It was a Friday, and he was like, bro, I got the very first idea. Like I got our first
I remember
segment,
that
and I was
shit.
like, what? And he was like, let's just like how we told you before this. We don't pre-talk anything. He's like, just turn on the phone, bro. Just put on the camera.
Right.
Yeah,
And
that's in our script since day one.
that's been our script since day one. He didn't tell me that. He knew what he was gonna talk about. I didn't.
Here, go right here. Okay, yeah. Introduction to 5 years ago. Introduction to Express Yourself 5 years ago was our very first one.
Damn, you look so much different.
Oh yeah. 5 years ago, shit.
Nah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It all started with an
Man, what's
idea.
crazy? Fuck.
And
Damn near got the
it's
Nipsey
5 years
Hussle
ago.
type.
Oh, yeah.
So it was 5 years ago, and then like how he said, we stopped for a while.
Yeah, we probably only did what 3-4 fucking episodes, maybe 5.
Probably like 5-6, yeah. And then we stopped.
That was it.
And then
And
now
we stopped for years.
and we've barely been a whole year like strong already. Like
Yeah, I know. I seen that, bro.
I seen that shit too on
You
Facebook.
seen that shit, bro? Because of Mike Reminder that we've been doing it strong for a year now.
It's been one whole year now strong where we've been like
Consistently. Like we
consistent
came to like
on it.
I said, made that agreement that we realized that we can actually realistically do this every Monday.
Mm-hmm.
because
even then it wasn't. When we first started, it wasn't no set day.
That
We
wasn't
were trying to just do it whenever,
Right.
ever many days.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it's an idea, and then shit happens, life goes on, and at the end of the day, like we sat down one day, like how he says we talk like you can see like we're cool and shit, but we barely talk.
Right.
Like it's all like
Yeah, I've never heard. Manny's never mentioned you or anything.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like we barely talk, but it's just like whenever we do talk, it's genuine. You know what I'm saying?
Sophisticated.
Exactly. Not just that. It was like I could go years. We've done it before. Where we could go years without talking. And if I see him in the fucking corner or we cross paths, it's like we don't think we seen each other yesterday.
And this is somebody we can go years, but I don't consider him what the fuck is the word called? An associate or just
Acquaintance.
Mutual.
acquaintance. There we go.
Acquaintance.
Mutual. He's my brother. Like this,
Mhm.
like I told you, bro, his family took me in, bro. This my brother. We hung out. We used to actually be together every day. The 5 hours talk every single day. This is my brother. Life is what it is right now,
Yes, sir.
and it's presented what we have different responsibilities that we're embracing,
Yeah.
and that's just what.
And that's
it is.
how I was gonna tell you too earlier. Like when you was talking about like how you have like in high school you didn't have many people to talk to. You only had that one. It don't matter, bro. Like that one is all you need sometimes, bro.
Come on, bro.
Like on everything, because it's just like now, like me looking back at my life and stuff. Everyone I talked to in high school that was I considered like more than just friends, like just my straight up brother and stuff.
Yeah.
To this day, he's witness to it. whenever I hang out and I do a cookout or just a hangout with all my friends, it's the same 8 to 10 people
Motherfuckers, bro. I
every
even noticed
time.
when it was the new, like when you brought newer younger guys, and
Mhm.
like still though, like it's the same people though.
That's what I'm saying.
The
So, and
core
it's
is
just
always the same.
like how you were saying, you have these people now in your life where it's just like they're athletes and they go to college and all that. Keep those people because at the end of the day, you already know that those are genuine people, and those are the type of people you need in your life.
Still talking to you even after making big.
Exactly, because
Noah, Ali,
because
like that.
after years
Jaden,
go by,
JB, bro.
years could go by, but them as a person, they're not gonna change.
They're not gonna forget.
They're not gonna change the way they are towards you, and you're not gonna change how you are towards them.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
forgetting. Like, they're just not going to
Yeah,
change, bro.
they're not gonna change because,
Those
like
are
how I
people that
said,
don't change. Like, no matter how much growth, go ahead, my fault, but yeah, no matter how much
yeah,
growth.
no matter how much we go apart without each other, we know if I go back to him, I know he's gonna be the same genuine motherfucker, and I'm gonna be the same genuine motherfucker.
Kobe's
You know
gonna
what I'm saying?
always be brutally honest. That's not going to change.
Sure.
That's who
You know what
he
I'm
is,
saying?
bro.
And those are the type of people you need. You know what I'm
always
saying?
going to be like that.
They don't care. They hurt your feelings. They're just doing it at their best interest.
Exactly, and those are the type of people you
That's
need.
what you need.
That's what you
Fuck
need on
one
your
around.
side.
That's what you need around. Real shit.
Mhm.
Real shit.
I got a lot of great friends. You know, like even the people that I didn't mention, I mentally I'm mentioning you. Like
There
even
you
people
go.
that I didn't mention verbally, just know that I'm talking about everybody that's really helped me throughout my life.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
real shit.
But yeah,
Anything else you want to say regarding?
Yeah. Normally, we always tell our guests before we head out any just advice or anything you just want to leave them.
Yeah.
Like
advice you wanna
that's
say
great. So yeah, I was just about to say too. I got curfew and everything.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whenever you think that there's no hope for you,
Okay.
just remember that everything happens for a reason.
Mhm.
This is your test. This is your
Okay.
mission. You have to want it. You have like if you want to make $1,000,000, if you want to be a multi-millionaire, if you want to make it to the NBA, NFL, NHL, MLB, anything, just without even sports. Like if you want to do something in life, you have to work for it. You have to want it. But most importantly, you have to be well. That's all that matters. Because, like he always says, there's always ways to get well.
Mhm.
Always ways to get well. Always ways to be well.
Brother, man. Hey, you heard it, man. Coach LB, man. Coach LB, bro. Speaking into existence, bro. This could be a coach somehow, some way. Actually, you already got it. You already got your first one. Is this what it is?
Club One basketball.
Yep.
I'm
What are you
actually
telling me?
I'm actually shadowing my old high school coach for he's gonna be this Sunday. He's doing tryouts for Summit City Elite for middle school, and I'm gonna be shadowing and watching him do it. So
Boom. There you go. At 19 years old, already shadowing, doing, really embracing the Coach LB lifestyle. So, man, again, man, inner peace, bro. I love it. I'll gladly drop the steps on everybody on what to get some inner peace, man. They heard this dialogue. A lot of shit y'all could take from this, man.
Mhm.
Goose, you got anything you want to say to him?
Nah, just like how he was saying, just to add to it, like at the end of the day, how I said it, it all starts from an idea. Whether it took a moment for him to
Yeah.
realize to make that change in him. Same with you. All it takes is a moment. Just take that moment to take it in and take the steps required. Like he has his steps that he took. Some people might take other
They're
steps. You
different,
know,
yeah.
it's everyone's got a different path. Not
sure.
everyone's path is the same way. Not everyone was born the same exact way to handle shit the same exact way. You know, to each their own. So at the end of the day, just be yourself and learn from yourself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, and I was just going to feed even off of, again, y'all heard it a month and a half ago, homeless. You know what I'm saying? Homeless. Talk to his friends. Having the type of friends he had around him changed his life. You know what I mean? Have those type of friends. Like you said, it's brutally honest. It might sound like they're attacking you. It might sound like they're hurting you. But when they're actually putting what's really in your fucking face, just look at yourself. When they tell you what's real, if you can look at yourself and be like, and just be honest with yourself and just be like, damn, they're right. I'm not doing shit. Like you said, I'm not doing shit with myself. The fuck am I doing? I'm wasting time. You know what I mean? I'm sleeping in all day. The fuck am I doing? You know what I mean?
Shit done.
Not getting shit done. So if you could actually if you have those type of friends that are telling you that, and then when you look in the mirror that they're actually telling you the truth, keep those people around you. You know what I'm saying? And then, the sense of, like you said, you're still stubborn, but you gave up some sense of pride to go back and amend things with your parents, to end up in the position that you're in right now, to, like, again, embrace, to embrace this moment, to prepare you for what's coming next for you in your next chapter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of you, bro. For real, man. I love you, LB. Hey, if y'all like this, go ahead and take your time to press the like button.
Yes,
If
sir.
you got a
Do
moment,
it.
comment. If you care, or somebody that you care about can benefit from this content, hit that share button. And if you're down for the ride, subscribe,
Yeah,
man.
make
Hey, yo, this your boy Waze, man.
Make sure to hit that bell for notifications as well.
Oh, the notification bell. That's right. That's right, man. Hey, and Coach LB,
Coach
man.
LB.